somebody to know that I've been following the Tigers since 1945. And I'll tell you, and I wish you would put it on TV. You probably won't. But I'm finished with the Tigers. This is the worst team I've ever seen since 1945. And we've had some bad teams. This is the worst. I'll never go to another game, and I'll never watch them on TV. And I've had it with them. It's just a lousy team. They got about 2 or 3 good players. The rest of them they could get rid of. And you could put that on the news. I know you won't. But I hope nobody shows up at those ball games anymore. That's the only way they're going to wake up. They got rid of a lot of good players, and they got all these bad players now. And I've just had it with baseball, and I'll tell you, I used to love it. And I've been with them since 1945. 1945. And this is the worst team I've ever seen. They're worse. At least well, it's not too much them losing 103 games. They just had a bad team that year. But this is a team that had a chance to run away with it. And I'll guarantee you one thing. You could put this down and tell whoever on TV, this team, believe me, is going to wind up in last place. They're headed there. They're on their way there. And that's where they're going. Last place. And the poor manager, he's not to blame. But he's going to get the blame. They're going to get rid of him. What they ought to do is get rid of everybody except Cabrera, Victor Martinez, and the second baseman, Kinsler. All the rest of them should go, even if they have to bring in a high school team. Because this team, I'll tell you, in plain English, sucks. They don't have a good team, other than those 3 guys. Verlander now is finished, and I think they all want to be traded. I think that's why they're going so bad, because they could see what kind of a team that they're on. And they don't want to play for the Tigers, and I don't blame them. They're lousy. You can tell that to the news people, and I know you won't, but if you will, tell them. You could tell them what I said. And I hope, instead of getting 20 and 30,000 people at that stadium, I hope it's down to 3,000 and 4,000. One of these people are going to wake up and quit spending their money watching a bunch of nobodies. Thank you very much for listening to me.